okay, one more thing that I wanted to make a separate video for is this extra credit opportunity. And this is worth up to 5% extra credit, which means that if your final grade in the class was 87% total, then you'd get 5% more. So take advantage of this if you need to, and I'll have a separate one for Python later in the class. So the idea is you need to make a video for my future students. Please do that, reviewing any parts of Scratch that you deem necessary. Like pretend you were you from the past, trying to think of like what to do for your, I don't know, your final Scratch project or something like that. What would you want to know about Scratch if you could re-explain it to yourself? Something that you maybe discovered too late, perhaps. So that's the kind of stuff that I want you to talk about, and this will be very helpful for the students that I teach in a future version of this class. So yeah, so here are the requirements. So your video should contain one or more examples that are reasonably challenging, so don't be like, and this is how you move a sprite. No, it should be a little bit more involved than that. And your example should be unlike anything mentioned in class or in the assignments. I encourage you to be creative and have fun with this. You should demonstrate and explain all the concepts that you're going to apply in these videos. Like if you're going to say, okay, we're going to need an if statement or an if block here, just explain why and maybe go through what an if block means, things like that. This will be very helpful for students because it's nice to hear something explained by one of your peers rather than the instructor. I'm sure you would agree with that. So maybe you can pretend that you're me and you're giving a lecture. What would you need to inform your class about, for example? So pretty open-ended, just have some reasonably challenging examples and explain them. Think of it as a mini lecture. And this will get you up to 5% extra credit. So if the video is at least 30 minutes in length. Okay, so think of some good examples and record a 30-minute or more video and you get 5% extra credit. If you only want to do 15 minutes or greater, in between 15 and 30, you'll get 2.5% extra credit. Okay, so those are your two options. You can do a little bit less and get a little bit less credit, or do a little bit more and get the full 5%. Okay, and this is going to take about, I'll give you like 4 weeks to do this or something. If you need to, and there will also be a Python version of this a bit later. So that's the idea. Please let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, just when you post this, give it to me and like put it on YouTube and give me a link to it or something like that. Or if you'd like it to be private, there's a way to put it on YouTube and make it so that only the people with a link get a view. But the idea is that I will be sharing this with my future students, at least. Okay? So that's everything, I think, and good luck with this, and please yell at me if you have any questions.